Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be doing a spread for the week of May 31st through June 6th in my catch-all planner. The very first week of June. I am so excited to plan this week because I'm kind of on summer break at this point. I actually have things to do again. Not too much to do, but I'm happy to put stickers on pages. This week, I'm going to be pairing the Out for Adventure sticker book with the Minimalist sticker book. I'm going for like a bird theme this week. I saw Andrea from Samanda de Papel. I may have pronounced her Instagram handle wrong, but I'll leave all the links down below, including the picture I was inspired by. She made this beautiful bird spread where she layered the birds with flowers from Fancy Florals, and I was kind of inspired by that. I might pull in some florals at some point, but I do want to focus on the birds this week. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, so first things first, I'm going to cover up this note icon. I didn't have whiteout in my last video because I am filming at my parents' house. I think the lighting has improved for this video because I switched locations. I'm no longer in the basement. I'm up in my parents' bedroom. I was like, Mom, can I take an hour just to film by your large windows? And she was like, yeah, fine, whatever. So that being said, I think the lighting is better, especially now that I have some natural lighting coming in and it's not just like the darkness of the basement. But I don't know how audio is going to go this week. It was a little echoey down in the basement, and I'm thinking it's going to be a little less echoey up here, but my parents are both doing yard work outside, and I'm like, are you going to be mowing the lawn? And they're like, well, wait for your videos to be done, but they're still doing stuff, and I'm hoping that you're not hearing any of that in the background or singing. Someone's always singing downstairs here, like a family member, not like a stranger, but it's normally pretty noisy here, especially when I'm home with my parents and my siblings and the dog. I'm pulling in some of these leaves from Fancy Florals. I've used the majority of the gold ones that came in this sticker book, so I have this many of them left. But the birds will match these pink and green and either black or dark blue. I can't tell what color they are. The birds will match them. So I'm just going to overlap a few of these onto the page to create some more foliage. Maybe green up at the top and then pink down at the bottom. Yeah, that looks pretty cute. I'm trying to decide if this lighting is worth it to film multiple videos today, because you got to take advantage of good lighting when you got it. I've been meaning to film a Franken planning kind of video for setting up my academic and catch-all planners for the next 6 months. I'm merging those two together, one of which is the Out for Adventure planner. Okay, we got some birds and some foliage going on down here. That cluster's looking pretty good for now. Now I have to decide beyond that what's going to happen in this spread. Definitely more birds, some functional stuff obviously, but what else beyond birds can be my decorative accent? I'm going to put a quote into the sidebar. I'm thinking this one that says, surround yourself with beauty. There's something weird sandwiched on the next page in between the sticky layer and the top of the thing. It's actually in there, so it must have happened while the book was being made, but I don't even want to think about what it is because it's kind of gross looking. Regardless, we're moving on. We're putting a quote down here. I'm overlapping with the leaves to kind of integrate these two parts. Surround yourself with beauty. The pink flower matches my pink bird. I do have some things going on that Monday, so I'm taking stickers from Minimalist, going with the pink again. I know there's a different color bird that I want to use in this spread. Obviously, there's a few different colors of birds in this book, but I think pink is gonna be my first and foremost color. I've been using way too much pink in my planner lately, but I say that like it's an issue. It's not an issue. You can never have too much pink. Maybe some florals from Fancy Florals. I don't know why I'm calling them florals when it's actually just leaves. I mean, I could do florals. I think Andrea did florals in hers. I'm thinking I just want to stick to the branches. We'll go with gold. Even though they're cut a little wonky, it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll sandwich another one behind it. This looks fine, even though it's the stem of something. this could be a good start of a cluster, so it doesn't really bother me that it's the stem. And over here I'm making plans for Memorial Day, even though our family thing was on Sunday. My boyfriend wasn't able to come, but he's joining us on Monday for like a lunch. He's bringing like stuff for burgers or whatever, and then from there I'm gonna pack up the car and head up to where he lives for a good chunk of time. Who knows how long I'll be there this summer. I'm kind of gonna be back and forth between my own apartment and my parents' house, but I want to get like my stickers moved up there. The most important things, of course. Then on Tuesday, Wednesday, I'd like to get some work done on my thesis. So I want to put a big sticker up here to remind myself that there's actual work that needs to get done instead of like messing around with planners all day. What good are planners if you're not actually going to be accomplishing the plans that you put in them? And that needs a bird, obviously. I wonder if there's paper-backed birds, because I don't want them to, like, have flowers showing through their bodies. There's a lot of clear ones. Here's that yellow one I was thinking about, and it matches this green-yellow box, so obviously that's going to stick around. Also have these ones that have little speech bubbles, but I don't want those. I don't like the speech bubble birds, at least not in this context. And then here's a few that are paper-backed. They're a little smaller than I would have liked, but I think I'll make them work. So let's put a bird right up here in the corner, like it's perched on the box. Oh, they're all facing to the left. That's kind of a pain. So we'll just keep it at 1 for now. And then I think there was some full box artwork that was scalloped on a bunch of edges. I know I'm not doing a good job of explaining this, but yeah, here we go. I thought these would be fun to kind of integrate into the spread. Although, do they match my color palette of like pink and weird yellow-green? Not exactly. This one kind of does. So I'll use this one. I was trying to stay away from bird watchers, but there are birds in the background, so makes sense to me. I'm going to take one of these gold stickers from Fancy Florals. They have little leaves in the corner, so they match my theme. And I'm going to put this one on Monday, I can't figure out the days this week. It's throwing me off because the 1st is a Tuesday, not a Monday. Anyway, rent is due on the 1st, so that's going up there. There are birds in the background out here, so maybe they're on theme for the video. Who knows? I'm going to take another one of these Today stickers because I do have something big on the 3rd, which I am so excited about, which was kind of why I wanted to go with the birds this week. I mean, it's not bird themed, but I like birds that much, so they get special weeks in my planner. We have an art history barbecue that I'm going back down to like campus and meeting with everyone after a semester, actually after a year and a half on Zoom and like not seeing my professors in person, only in passing. So that's going to be on Thursday. I want to like even that out because it feels a little alone. I'm taking this other one, even though it's gold foiled at the bottom and lined, but the colors match up. So that works out for me. And I want to put that one down here Saturday, Sunday. I don't have like big plans for the weekend beyond what's happening on Thursday. And Thursday isn't even a weekend day, but it's summer. So everything is the weekend now. And to kind of even out that gold box that I had going on over there, I'm going to take a little bit of white out right above this. It'll make sense in a second. And we're going with Fun Weekend from the Out for Adventure book. I actually think this box is going to be filled in with work on my thesis, if I'm being completely honest with you. And that does not equate to a fun weekend, but it equates to a productive weekend. And that means fun weekends in the future. Or maybe I'll figure out a box for the thesis up here and like actually figure out something to do this weekend. I want to get my other bird in here, starting that cluster up in this section. I'm going to use regular whiteout because I can't find my Jelly Roll pen right now. It's probably in my own room, but I don't want to walk over there. So we're going with the other bird on top of regular whiteout. He's just going to have to deal with it. And we're going to go like right here in this little cluster, and then I'm going to incorporate branches so the whiteout won't look terrible. The lighting is looking really good on my end, so I'm really hoping that that translates to the final video. This always happens to me. It's like, it looks great to me when I'm filming, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good one, and then I get to editing, and it's the most gray thing I've ever seen in my life, and I'm like, why did I let this happen? I'm gonna overlap these onto the bird, but I probably will cut their stems off in a second. We'll go with the large black leaves on this because I just want larger leaves. Something like this. And now I'm realizing if I need to go get my X-Acto knife, I could have gotten the Jelly Roll pen because they're in the same pencil bag. Lucky me. Okay, so this looks weird, but I'm going to X-Acto knife everything that overlaps, which will probably be a bit of a process, but I think it'll be worth it for bird clusters. Trim that edge, make it nice and clean. I think I saw gold stars in the Out for Adventure book, so those could be fun in the cluster. Yep, here we go, some gold stars. It'll match the gold foiling that's going on in other places in the spread. I mean, even just below it, there's gold foiling, so not too much of a stretch. I can never get enough of gold star stickers. I use so many of them in my planner. Beautiful. I'm not sure if the Happy Planner Memorial Day sale is still going on. I would assume so because it hasn't been Memorial Day yet, but they probably have already sold out of the Be Happy box that they restocked, which was the Plant a Happy Life Be Happy box. I was so on the fence about it last time it was on sale, and the sale was even better this time than it was last time. So I finally caved and got it, even though I'm not like a gardener per se. I really wanted that sticker book, and I'm thinking that I'm either gonna do like the planner for my next giveaway that I host either here or on Instagram, depending on which one hits a milestone first, or I might try to like recoup part of the price of the box by selling it for super cheap on Facebook in one of the Facebook groups. Like, it's a planner, so I don't know like what price to price it at, but like $10 seems reasonable plus shipping. And then I would have like the sticker book and everything else for whatever the rest of the box costs, which isn't a bad deal. And then someone who actually gardens can use the planner. I'd like to get another one of these little scallopy boxes in here, maybe overlapped over this Today sticker, but I'm not sure if there's any that match the colors now that I've used the one that matches the colors. How does this Wild and Beautiful match up? Like, it's not the same color, but it's close, and it also has pink in it. Actually, it's pretty darn close for not being close. So we're gonna do Wild and Beautiful over here. That has no correlation to the barbecue. I'm gonna pull this one that came from Out for Adventure. I'm whiting out another line. And this one's gonna go to Friday. It's just in this cluster because I think it looks better in this cluster. And most of it is on Friday, so it's pretty obvious it belongs to Friday. This is the According to Allie June release, and I'm so excited about her stickers. I think the hydrangeas and the oranges will probably be the two that I'm most excited for. But she has some cute social media script stickers in her hand lettering. And to say that I love Allie's like hand lettering is a complete understatement. She knocks it out of the park every single release, and I swear she's gonna make me go broke, but I'm okay with that. So I'm using these important stickers just to label the two longer boxes. I'm going with one pink and one yellow to match the color palette. This is definitely more yellow leaning down here, so I'd like some pink if possible. Maybe this one. I'm not a huge fan of having the girls in here. I do have one girl over there. And this isn't exactly the right color pink, so maybe I pull something from Minimalist to kind of offset this whole yellow cluster. There wasn't anything in exactly the size that I wanted, so I'm just gonna ignore that for now, but I want to put some checklists into this spread. I know last week I said, oh, I don't need checklists, it's summer, and then I ended up like wanting checklists most days and trying to like build them into the spread where there was nothing, so we're just going with gold checklists this week. And they're not going to go on every day, but they're going to go on a good amount of days. I think it would look cute down here. Kind of bring this cluster lower instead of building up into the box. I finally got New Colorful Boxes books, and I'm so thrilled about that because I've been running low on certain colors, and I remembered to like flip through them in the store this time to make sure that none of the pages were miscut, because I always end up with one page of stickers that like gets cut weird, and then I don't want to deal with them, and they just kind of go to waste. And it's always the colors that I want. It's never like the green stickers. It's always like the gold ones. And I imagine that's probably because like the sensors get weird with, that was a bug. I don't know if it went under the camera or not, but there was a bug. Like the foiling probably messes up the sensors of like where to cut. But I love my gold colorful boxes, and I want them all to be usable. Back to minimalist, and I'm going to take some of these bar stickers to label the checklists. This is the right color pink, so that should be good. I'm going to put these in place and I'll be back in a second. All right, so those are all in place. I'm going to take my X-Acto and trim this one that overlaps the Wild and Beautiful box. I know it's just going to say like to do, so I don't have a problem with getting rid of part of the writable space. I need a little bit more leafiness up here, if you will. So I'm going to take a few of these and just probably cut them and then align them with that top box on Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stick a bird into this or not, but having a few more leaves up here will help bring the spread together in a more cohesive way. I just need to take the back off of this sheet of stickers because there's just random little pieces everywhere on it. Okay, these pink stickers, the pink leaves, are so light, which is nice because I can overlap them and they're not like clashing or distracting. Perfect. I have an idea, maybe like a gold quote across the top up here. I'm sure there's some in Out for Adventure. I'm seeing this one that says keep on dreaming, but I think I want to go with stay curious because the other quotes that I've been using combine the block lettering with this like script lettering, if you will. So I think stay curious would look good up here. I grabbed my Jelly Roll pen when I grabbed the X-Acto knife, so no more random whiteout underneath this quote sticker. Here we go. I just love the lettering that they used in this book. And I can layer it over the pink leaves because they're so light. So there we go, stay curious. Taking one of these yellow birds and putting it onto the edge of the quote. Should we go up here or let's go down here? I do not like the way that both of these birds are facing the same direction, and then both of the yellow birds on that are on this page and the pink ones are on that page. So I think I need like a different one somewhere around here. All right, here's an idea. I'm gonna take this one and then white out the line over here. And then yellow bird's gonna move over to this side of the page. He's not perched on anything, but he's going over here. And then I'll take a pink one and perch it in this same little cluster as the other one. It kind of looks like this bird's child, and they're like gazing at each other, but I think it's cute. And I think that's going to be it for this week. There you have it, my bird-themed catch-all spread for the week of May 31st through June 6th. I love the way this turned out. I do like the pink and yellow color combo on this. It's so fun. I'm excited to plan in this. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!